looking back to those who lived in fear. There was nothing I could do. There was nothing you said that could make me realize how much lucky I was. Just out of reach of this fire, was not aware of this nightmare. But when I stopped to see those eyes begging for help, begging for hope, just need to open my eyes now to try to change them to sunshine, to be someone among others. I can try it. If I bleed tonight, if I am dead tonight, I don't have a job to find. And if I wake tonight, I'm so tired tonight, I fall asleep when I'm home. When I'm no place to go, no one I can see through at the side of the light. I can see my life is crap. I have to see them too. I just live into my world, far from the pain, the feel. Was out of reach of desire, was not aware of the start of hell. But when I stop to see those eyes begging for help, begging for hope, just need to open my eyes now to try to change them to sunshine, to be someone among others. I can try. If I bleed tonight, if I am dead tonight, I don't have a job to find. And if I wake tonight, I'm so tired tonight, I fall asleep when I'm home. I was so wrong, I was so blind, I was so dumb and out of time. I was so wrong, I was so blind, I was so If I bleed tonight, if I am sad tonight, I don't have a job to find. And if I wake tonight, I'm so tired tonight, I fall asleep when I'm home. If I bleed tonight, if I am sad tonight, I don't have a job to find. And if I work tonight, if I'm so tired tonight, I'll fall asleep when I'm home. When I'm home. I was just so far from here, focused on my own way, with never looking back to those who lived in fear. There was nothing I could do. There was nothing you said that could make me realize how much lucky I was. Just out of reach of this fire, was not aware of this nightmare. But when I stopped to see those eyes begging for help, begging for hope, just need to open my eyes now to try to change them to sunshine, to be someone among others. I can try it. If I bleed tonight, if I am
Nah. 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 Don't even know where I'm going with any of that. But ladies and gents, hello! Welcome! Auf Wiedersehen! No, that's goodbye, isn't it? Well, not that one. Welcome to more live streaming. Yours truly, Dom. Hornet, the fabulous. My beloved hunter, with his rare pets. Going about, doing the dailies, doing the things we've got to do in order to kick some booty, and win the day. Simple as that. We're also doing... So we're starting off with our world quests as per the usual. In our continuous ongoing journey to unlock the Voldenai and the other allied races. Oh, excuse me. We will get closer and closer to do this. I cannot wait. We are pretty darn close to getting Voldenai. I think Voldenai is going to be the next ones. But after we're done today, we may be able to analyse things a little bit closer and see whether we're going to be closer to unlocking Voldenai. Well, sorry, the Volpera. Or whether we're going to be closer to unlocking the Magkar Orcs. We will have to wait and see. Interesting nonetheless. And of course, if anyone out there wishes to join me, not just in WoW, but just for banter in general, be sure to say hello. Welcome yourselves, and I will welcome you when, obviously, we can. Simple as. But today's a good day. I've already been at work. Danger, dude! Danger, danger! He's a dude! How you doing? Hope you're doing good. Hope everyone your side of the world is good. It has been a while, my dude of danger. How are you doing? I can't remember, Danger Dude. Did you or did you not leave the Discord server? Because I had a max exodus on Discord of people that did not really chat that much. Yet they still apparently watch me on stream, and I'm like, well, what's the point? But it's okay. It's one of those things. A lot of people do things great, but no. Not everyone's well. Is that? Because I hope things get better. Definitely. Not good to know if things aren't good. If that's what you mean. I don't know, I'm saying a lot of things. I'm saying words. Words of multitudical nature. That can be adversely adverse to in many a different way.
You should see what some of the other lower have their followers do.
Lower pledge draped. Is that... Crap, it is. How rubbish is it? It's quite. But it'll go towards my Expulsum collection, so I cannot complain. I cannot complain at all, but it's good to see you, man. It is good to see you. Anyone else that is not doing well on your end right now, I just hope things improve. Simple as that. It's good to see you. How's your day been so far? If you've had a day so far, unless you're just waking up, then good morning. Good morning. Oh look, the sun is good morning.
What do you ask of these Andalari? Watch yourself.
Haven't been active with Discord because family has problems. Been trying to help them out. No, dude, that's absolutely fine. I'm not saying be more active. I'm just. I mostly say out of concern, especially during this time period. And I'd rather you be with family to help them out. You know, what's more important in the end of the day? Bam. So I don't blame that at all, my dude. Don't blame that at all. But if you ever needed any support, you know you got us lot. We'll help where we can. What we're like. That was World Quest number 1. World Quest number 2 is Suawan, the Dominus. Hidi bogi domino, hidi shami digido, himi dami dibido, Sephiroth. No, it doesn't have the same ring to it, does it? Does one winged angel go with everything? Well, I don't know. Have you tried eating dinner with one winged angel in the background? I haven't, but I've been told it makes your dinner quite epic. Especially when it's just Hibby Dabby Hibby Dove Hickey Shabby Dibby Do the Sephiroth. It's funny. I've been trying to get my Discord and Twitch channels off the ground, which is awesome, dude. Really good. You gotta hook me up for when things are going. And of course, you're more than happy to share your channel stuff on the server. That's what it's there for. But when that has all started up as well, I'll give you the appropriate streamer role and all that jazz on the channel. Bring the support as best you can. Slap you in the face. There we are. Give me your hide, boy. Give me that gorgeous hide. Shimmer scale? No, I need hide. Give me some hide, man. Oh my god. Iggy, I don't need some hide. Oh. Gaming PC on the 8th. Awesome. Good stuff. Got an idea of what you want to bring to the table? Now, what are you thinking, streamy bits wise? Curioso. Where is...
A dangerous foe skulks nearby.
Ooh, a dangerous foe
Eliminate it
skulks
before it
nearby.
can disrupt our plans.
Hello, boys.
Stands between the Legion and annihilation.
And go, Wolfie. So, how do you even say that? Sirawan, the Dominus? Sira? Shira! Maybe that's even... Maybe that's even what you're supposed to say. Shira. Maybe. Shira! Metroid Prime then, Barry. Well, yo, Metroid Prime though. Love me some Metroid Prime. That is a shout and a half. As is Wario World. I haven't seen a lot of Wario World in general, so that'd be great. That'd be really great. Where to next? Let me see. A lot of them are to the north. We'll head up that way. Get these in. I know I don't need to do Zeldazar, but I need to realise, although I'm not getting a lot of rep in these areas, it's worth doing anyway, because you might just get those juicy items, and I like me some loot. I definitely like me some loot. Never played a Metroid game before. Trust me. Metroid Prime is gorgeous. It's gonna test you. Oh yeah, it's gonna test you. But it's gorgeous. One of my favourite games Metroid Prime is. Just in general. And it's one of those games where you can just really sink your teeth into it. It challenges you on a ton of different levels. It's not just an FPS, it's a platformer, it's a puzzle. Like, there are bits of a game where it's like, you need this in order to go back and do it. And it lets you explore the game at your pace, in the order you want to explore it in. It doesn't hold your hand at all. So if you want a game that will just let you do your thing, just go for it. Yeah, trust me. The amazing things are very heavily backed up. I can back them up for days. Love Metroid Prime. And I'm sure you'll love it. Simple as. It's a very easy to love game because of how solid it is. It is just so solid. Okay, let's put these in the shredder. Expose them this early on? Oh, I got one. I think I got one. I'll take that. I'll take one. I'll gladly take one. And a couple of deep sea satin. Ooh, an embroidered deep sea satin. Shiny satin? Ooh. Yeah, so if we take this to... We fly close to Grezrolka. Don't forget I've got to go to Warbeast Crawl. I might actually go to Warbeast Crawl and head up. Because I need to do my daily bits of Warbeast Crawl. I might as well do that first before heading anywhere else. Oh man, I took the wrong turning at Albuquerque. Whoa! Oh, apologies. That's me drinking cider. But I can't help it, the cider's just too damn good and tasty, oh my god. Oh, that tastes so good. Wow, that actually does taste lovely. I love that. There we go. Oh, 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 oh. That's awesome. Sorry, I just saw a post from my lovely other half, who is looking lovely as normal. Simple as. Well, I was saying lovely as always, I should say. Lovely as always. Get the wording right. How lovely am I? He was lovely as always. But how much is that? Oh my god. Oh no, I've got to cheer you up. Oh, what's wrong? What are you wrong? What do you want? Oh no. Oh well, let's cheer you up. Let's chuck. I know you like your squeaky toy. Yay. Okay, I get it. Okay, you want some more of it? You want some more? Okay. Yeet. Oh, that's cute. I love how they do different things. Yay. I'm also doing this because I just want my Direhorn mount. I've already got a Direhorn mount, but this is the Direhorn mount. And I don't actually mind doing this every single day. It's actually really nice. It's like something on the download that you could just do, and you're rewarded with something really cool at the end. But I like that. What you gonna do now, buddy? Okay, you want me to... Okay, you want me to... Okay, get it. Get it. Lovely. Good boy. And... Yeet! Yay, he's happy. Awesome. And I'm going to zoom in just because I want to see how big this bar gets. It is... Wow! We might only have 1 day left. 1 day left of treating him nice, and then he may just turn into a big boy. I cannot wait for that. I don't know whether he's going to explode into adulthood or not, but we'll soon find out. Either way, it's a fun little thing you can do, and I like doing it. Right, for that world quest I'm heading towards, these ones. Grezrolka, and... Bloody hell, it only has 12 minutes. Pterodactyl salivary glands. I don't...
What is your business?
I don't know if I can get it. I've never been this far away from home. I'll soon find out, though. Go, Direhorn! Ride! Faster than your little stubby feet can take you. Go! Go! We only have 12 minutes to complete this quest. Do you not understand its importance? Pterodactyl sweat glands, though. I didn't think Talgarub had pterodactyls. It's not in Talgarub? You what? Because I know Grezrolka... No, Grezrolka can wait. You're on like 4 more hours. Oh, bloody hell. I've got a big group of Wazzocks. Can you stop?
stop it! Now! I do not to deal with you. You do not understand. I'm on a very fast track to pain and torture. Then I need, and you do not need at this moment in time. Can you stop? Stop it!
Thank you. Right, is it in the slot? Beastwater Glade? I don't think it's here. Really don't think it's here. Is it this way towards Savage Lands? Terrible ingredients. Ah, these guys. Yeah. Quickly, we don't have a lot of time. Kick them in the tush. How many of them? All of them. I need your sweat glands. And at the same time, I think you'll actually give me hide. Oh, you give me scales. I mean, scales are fine because I can use them to grind them down. So that's actually not too bad now that I think about it. Because I'm going to use scales to make random equipment to raise my level working up that way. But I think it's scales what I need in order to make mail, and I should really be conserving scales when I can, but god darn it, I need me expose them. I need my damn expose them right damn now. Oh, especially since I think it's. I want to say the armor sets I want to make. It's like I think it's 30 expose them per piece. Zombie air of nuts. Okay, we're on 7 out of 12. Come on, we can do this. Kick them in the booty. Yeah. Slay them all. Bring home the bacon. Yeah. There you go, thank you.
Do not worry about hurting Ralph's feelings.
Lovely.
He will get over it.
Time to just skin the parents and the kids. So I can bring all your stuff home and say, look what I made today. I made everything today. Do everything today. Do everything I made today. Okay, I may not be able to immediately jump over to the next area. I might be able to. Oh no, we're going to be pretty damn close. Here comes Talgura! Nice. Very nice. Oh. Oh yes. Sick landing, boys! Okay, and Grasrolka over there. He's under that waterfall up there. But luckily, I can get up there without really... Well, hopefully, without having to interact with any other NPCs. There we go, there he is. So, I've actually captured Grasrolka as a pet. Which was awesome. So this will be a cool little thing to work on. Right. Just going to check something as well. I'm getting notifications left, right and centre. But it looks like people are enjoying my quirky little video of me showing the fact that I'm streaming. Which is awesome. Skippity skip skip. Yeah, good stuff. Awesome. Right, where were we? Oh yeah, kicking this giant three-headed lizard boy in the teeth. Shooter! Yeah, you won't survive that long. You'll be down before you know it. With ah, with yeah, with blam, with shoot, with gar, with jab.
A pity that menace couldn't have been.
Lower
turned
pledge
into
drape.
a
Oh, another one of
weapon
these?
against
Bloody
our
hell.
enemies.
2 quests with the same loot back to back with one another. That's a bit. It's a bit. Not too bad. As I said, it all goes towards expose them, and I cannot argue that. Right, I probably want to head. It doesn't matter. Head right first and do extermination, which I'd. Yeah, do extermination first. You're on 8 hours. Get that one over and done with. Oh, then we can crack on and. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh. Oh, gives me a chance to stretch as well, because I'm a lot. I need to be careful of my right shoulder. I only say that because for like the past few days, my right shoulder's been not too bad in the day. For some strange reason, if I do very specific acts, or if I turn around in bed when I'm not even laying on this side, there's a like all of a sudden it just shoots with pain. I don't know why. It feels quite tight, so I don't know whether it's just tightness of the joints, maybe, but it's fair. Nothing too bad, don't get me wrong. I can live with it. I'm only going to kill these guys because since I'm walking by, they are animals ripe for the skinning. Give me your skins. Also, this will test whether these give me scales or not. Probably scale. Yeah, of course it is. Bloody scale. Crap. I need hide. The only reason why I need hide is because of the thing that can help me level up right now is hide based. So I'm needing some hide. Hide and seek? No, not hide and seek, you idiot. I said I just need some hide. Some honey. Some bootang. Bootang.
These feathered vipers are known for their aggressive
Don't ask.
infestations, but this is getting out of hand.
I know, I'm a crazy man.
Eggs
And I
to
do
keep
crazy
their
things.
population
So hey
in
ho.
check.
I'm a crazy man doing crazy things with a crazy life full of craziness, and you know why. Just because good. I don't know where that's going. Hey, first shoot of money! 2 of 12. Lovely. It begins! And can I zap you? Can I shoot you? No. You do not like being shot at or zapped at. However, you do not mind if I steal your mother's hide. I am concerned about you, child locked in trees. I would just slay this other person's mother and skin them. Give me those scales so I may shoot. Also so I can make a pretty darn nice looking armor set. I don't actually know what the N'Zoth armor set looks like. And I'm mostly not trying to spoil myself because I want to craft it myself and then judge whether aesthetically I like it. Stat wise it'll help me abundance, do not get me wrong. But it's all about the aesthetics. Aesthetics. More eggs. There we are.
I need a target.
Eggs. Let's get some eggs. No way, we now know where these two Wazzocks. Jumping in to feast on my meal. Can you not see I'm the hunter here? I am doing the hunt, not you. Cheeky ne'er-do-wells. There you go. Even get some more stringy loins. The only problem with the cooking items here, I can't actually cook them. And that kind of sucks. Kinda sucks that I can't cook them. Because I just don't... I don't know what it is. The cooking recipes in BFA are a bit... Well, much on the harder side to get. Not that I'm mostly a cooker. I don't really focus cooking. I think that's my trick. I find cooking alright. It used to be important when you're a Beastmaster hunter because you needed cooking in order to feed your pets appropriately. And then while you're at it, you're also making some really damn good food for everyone else, so it was a win-win.
They always do. No doubt we will face them again.
Oh my god. Not bad though. Little bit of Azurite, leveling up my power. My Azurothian power. Right. Get through here, shall we? This may hurt a little bit to get to Zushin, but then it'll all be worthwhile. Yeah, won't you trust me? What? Won't you trust me? No! I ain't trusting you for shit, Aladdin. Oh, wait a minute, I need to go... Oh, yeah, it's this guy where you need to go up the hill, turn around when you reach the top, and he's there, like, just zapping some Azurite, just going, I will be powerful one day. I will be intimidating for those who just turned 110. Maybe towards level 115, but by the time I reach 120, I will become simple. Hear me and my simplicity, you ne'er-do-well scum. I don't know why I sound like Kermit the Frog, but I guess I do because I got cold feet. There he is. See what I mean? See exactly what I mean. He's one of those guys. Let's zap him. Infused? Yeah, you're going to be infused with my dank hunter bow zap skills. Look at that. Bang.
Their power to heal Azeroth instead of hurt her. Good work, champion.
Was that a Hero of Azeroth one? Was that bad? Sisyphus? Yeah. Yeah, that was it. Awesome. That's pretty cool. And the gorilla mission just came up. Gorillas. Love it. What's that one again? That's Talanges. Okay, we'll do Talanges in a bit. Damaged goods. Oh wait, that would help if I was actually on a flight path. Flight Master's Resort! Oh, excuse me. Oh, bless me. Oh no. The other half has that darn Carol Baskin song stuck in her head.
Speak your business.
Oh no, not that. Anything but that. No, no, no. But we can't do that. There we are. Baskin out of nowhere. Oh man. Oh, that's funny. Right. I might just see, it's headset time. I'm gonna see. Okay, would help if my headset's gonna play ball with me. No, that's better. Gonna see if any of my buddy buds are about. And see if they want to chill. At least on Discord for some bands. Let's have a look. Such a dingo. Yeah, respond to my other half again. Right. Oh, Vicky's on. See what she's up to. Hey, Ahmed. Oh, is Vicky not here? Ooh. That could be a possibility. There was no response yet, but we'll see how far we go till contact is made. That just makes it sound awful, doesn't it? We will wait until we have had confirmed contact. To be honest, I might actually do a bit of a round here to get some of these howlers, because these howlers drop hide. Well, they drop leather. I should have been specific there. I'm after leather. That's the point. I don't know if these gazelles drop leather. I don't think they do, but I'll soon find out. But yeah, mass murder of gazelles right here. You would think they do. If they were skinnable, you would think they would... Oh, they're not even... Some of them are skinnable? And they give me leather. How wonderful. That's exactly what I want. That means we're going to go on a bit of a round then. Slay a bunch of these just to get... It sounds really bad. Like killing a bunch of these gazelles just so I could take advantage of the hide, but... It's needed for a good cause. That's it. Group them together, and boom! And boom! And boom! And zap! And smash! And wicker! And smeesh! Give me some more meat that I can sell on as well. Can't complain there. Skinny skin. Get me some skinny skins. Lovely. Because to level up fast, I need... Oh. Someone else has had the same idea, by the looks of things. They have also been after the hide. Or have they? I wonder. I know I'm miles away, but damaged goods ain't going anywhere. It's got 23-hour cooldown. These two might be the last two I get. Because I wouldn't mind getting a surplus of crafting bits and then just craft living daylights out of things, whether it's actually going to go towards my crafting levels or towards expose them. Preferably towards expose them. Because I need a ton of it. I think I need, like, without ranking up the recipes, I think you need about 30 expulsum per part of the armor set, which is kind of nuts. Ooh. Oh, did I miss a... Did I miss a quest this whole time? I'm interested.
Got anything for me?
Ashbane Trader Keys.
Be clever.
I'll also do that while I'm here. I'm trying to get the Voldenite bits done. That'll do. Look at that. Oh, why am I missing? Oh, that's trippy. Oh, it's because you're in that dust? Oh, that'll do it. That'll do it. How many do you need? 5 to make the outfit. And 1 key. Typical.
I think I got something in my teeth. Could you get it out for me? That's fucking teamwork!
What's your favorite position?
That's cool with me, it's not my favorite, but I'll do it for you. What's your favorite dish?
I ain't gonna cook it, but I'll order it from Zanzibar.
And then I'm gonna love you completely.
I'm gonna forgive you discreetly. I'm gonna bring bone you completely. But then, I'm gonna do something that I'm not really gonna say here on YouTube. Or my streaming channels entirely. But if you know the song, who knows?
I take no prisoners.
There you go, I am disguised as an Ashbane.
You'll pay for this interruption with your life.
Oh, will I now? I won't pay for anything, thank you very much. I'm alright, I am. I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. Let's get some British voice in here. Just like, do you know who I am? I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. Bloody hell, Vinnie Mac as Juggernaut may have to be one of the best casting roles ever. Not just for the memes.
Have you come to trade?
Do you give me rep? Yes, you are worth doing. Obtain Molson's master key and use it to free 8 Volpera captives.
No one else will.
Let's do it. Oh, keys, keys. Where are the keys? Oh, we're just going into the mines. Going into the mines, yes, going into the mine. Going into the mines, yes, going into the mines. We're going into the mines, yes, going into the mines. Going into the mines, boy. We're going into the mines. Dibbity-doo. Got 4 minutes as an Ashbane.
No one will hear your cries.
Oh. Molson's master key. Perfect. Time to release my furry friends. You are Volpera. Get released, my friend. 2 are freed. Many more to go. 3, 8. That's not too bad. 4, 5. 4, 5. 6, 7. Getting there. 6, 7. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Hey, look, number 8. And number 8. I owe you one, stranger. Yes, you do. It'll be 25,000 gold. That'd be funny. So again, you just saved my life, and you owe me some bloody money. For doing what? You don't have life insurance, do you? No? Then pay up. It's 50k per res. 25k for a basic heal. Anything raid related starts at 25 but can escalate to 100 pending on the amount of reses. And I pay by the heal. It's pay per heal, not pay per view.
Hi there.
There we go.
One day at a time, friend.
Lovely. A little bit more rep for the quests around here, so that's alright. Damaged goods, Ashvane cargo, and the pirates. Okay. Whoop.
The Ashvane Company has been causing trouble nearby. I need you to disrupt their operation.
Oh, and there's a quest over here as well. Nice, we're gonna have to do that. What are we just doing? Slaying the pirates as well? Yep. Right, shady deckhand. Eat my shade. See how you like being shaky, shade boy? Stretch. Oh, wow. Okay. Time to destroy your precious cargo. So, what's happening? Ashvin! Ashvin, overseer. Time to die, son. Ah. 5.
I don't
Adekadia. Kill. Slay. There we are.
Hello.
Oh, it's for you. You alright?
You won't leave here alive.
I'm doing good.
Good.
Just a second, let me turn down the volume. Alright, there we go.
Good.
I was watching Matt Pet's new thing on the Blood Curse thing,
Oh, yeah.
and I think it's kind of interesting that it mirrors, like, basically what people go through during a pandemic like that.
Oh, yeah, so true. Oh, so true.
Like, so much so that researchers want WoW to put it back into the game so they can study it.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that.
It will take the Ashvin Company
Even then, I think a lot of players, like, some players will be hesitant about it, but I think in the long run, I'd be in very high support of that.
I would too.
Like, the idea that you can have an actual pandemic breakout in World of Warcraft that players themselves are going to have to react to see how they naturally react to something this big. That's going to be nuts. That you're going to have top level players ripping their hair out thinking,
Oh my god, what do you mean I can't transmutate because I'm dying too fast?
while you have healers running around trying to heal you.
Well, in the beginning, it was made for like end game characters, like level
True.
60s.
Yep.
So it only for them it was a minor inconvenience for like the higher level ones. But because they didn't mod it to where the animals also got debuffed, they're like hunters that did the raid, their animals would come back infected.
Oh yeah. And then they believed, oh yeah, if we dismiss it and summon it back with a stable master, we'll be absolutely fine. No.
It actually infected the stable master.
Yeah, you have now plagued an entire city.
Yeah.
Oh, I loved it. It was such a trippy situation. And it's kind of cool that it happened in a video game. Of all places. And I mean, if you tested it out in game, technically you are doing human testing, but without actually testing on humans. You're just testing it on virtual humans that are attached to real life people.
And I think that's a good idea.
Oh, definitely. It would test who would adhere to social distancing.
You can even make fun of make a like raid boss that's in like a new raid boss, like in the thing that's basically trying to spread it.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, that's it. Like you have to beat him in the raid, or else he's gonna come out of the raid and start infecting everyone, regardless of who you are.
Yep.
Gives you a purpose. Then makes you want to do the raid, because then it's like, no, I will stop this from ever starting. But then you doing the raid can result in you becoming patient zero and bringing it back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's so trippy. I'd love to see what would happen. I want to see it unfold.
I do too.
I did not just sell off my bloodstained bones. Oh, I was only enough copper to bring it all back. That's fine. Sell. Sell, sell. It's better.
Stay safe out there.
Right, next world quest. It is Scorepox. Right, let's say you, even though you sound like a very weird mixture of chickenpox and scorpion. Don't know what I would rather have, a scorpion or smallpox, chickenpox, or any pox for that matter. Yep. Don't skin you. Okay, carrying on.
Hey, Ahmed!
Hey, Ahmed!
Hey, you guys!
Love it. Still a good reference.
I love that. Have you guys ever watched The Goonies?
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, Goonies is great.
Remember, what is his name? Dang it, the mutant.
Let me call him the
Chunk.
elephant.
Oh,
Man.
no. Can't remember who was can't remember what he said his name was.
Alright. Give me a sec, guys. I gotta go.
I've received reports of a
Oh, that's
nearby
alright.
threat. Take it out.
I gotta go get some laundry done.
Okay,
I'll be right back, though.
no worries. Oh, that's got me thinking now. What is your name? Mutant from the Goonies. I can't remember off the top of my head, but apparently there was. Wow, wow, really? Calling an Alliance guy F you loser? Wow, don't tell him to die.
Sloth.
This absolute wazzock. Don't
Believe
tell
it
him
was
that.
Sloth.
Soft sounds right.
Yeah, that's his name.
There you go. Confirmed.
Any more GoldenEye World Quest? Ooh, one that gives me a 420 cape. Hells yeah.
I'll take that home. You hear?
Bless you.
Oh, needed that.
I've done my Paladin's already at item level 406.
Before
Nice.
young Tortolin can inscribe their first scroll, they need to practice their
Considering it's only, what, 3 days old, this character? 4 days old, something like that.
Sounds right.
Well, wasn't that nice?
Okay, making a square. Hup. And hup. And hup. This is not going to get it.
I've seen worse.
I was not far off. Okay, so one of the corners was curved. It's my version of a square, okay?
Spry young thing.
Try it again. And then
What are you doing?
I'm doing one of the calligraphy world quests.
Ah.
I'm drawing squares in the ground. Okay, done that one. Got a few more up here. At least we're getting a little bit. So apparently there was some more data mining done on Shadowlands.
Okay.
They might have data mined that on Shadowlands. They could be removing the requirement to get the Pathfinder achievement in Draenor and Legion to fly there.
So that would be good.
So
because
you'll be able
it's
to
ridiculous
fly
that you can't.
Yes, you'll be able to fly in Draenor and Legion without needing the achievements.
Good. But isn't Shadowlands like end of year anyway?
I believe so, yeah. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I don't know where some people were saying, oh, it's coming out in September. No, it's not. Don't be an idiot.
I thought it was around the November time.
Yeah, it is closer to November time. Because I think its original release was around August, September, but because of all this happening, and because they don't have a lot of people in-house working on it, and a lot of people working from home working on bits for it, they pushed the release date back as a just-in-case measure.
Well, yeah, it makes sense too.
Oh yeah, and they don't have to stress about getting the work done for release date that soon. So they can be more relaxed about it, because of course people aren't going to work as hard in case family members are involved, etc.
Oh yeah.
Oh, is this one where we fly around just shooting down at people? It is! Here we go! Time to throw some lightning at people. Do-do-do-do.
That's the point, Dom. Are you streaming?
I am at the moment, yes.
Okay, just checking.
Kill more.
I will attempt to keep my foul language to a minimum.
It's attempt.
Yeah, attempt.
Which is fair.
I swear a lot.
You do. You do. I solemnly swear. Well, will you not?
Well, I found a meme from Animal Crossing.
Oh, many a good one out at the moment. What's let's see. Emu Des. Oh no. Oh no. Is it alright with you? I'd really like to give you a baby bear. No, June. No.
June, no.
Go back in your house and stay there. Actually, you know what? Stay in your house and never invite me over. You just go in there and it's just full of chains and ropes, and she's like, "Oh, just don't mind the decor." I'm like, "No, I'm gonna mind. I think I have to mind. It's right there."
Jude, why do you have stockades in your house?
That's
it.
No
reason.
Oh, you know, sometimes you need a set of stockades. I mean, do you?
Why not? Why the hell not?
Freedom of stockading, I guess. Hello, by the way, delinquent. I like what you did with the name there. Very, very smart. How are you? Welcome to the stream. All the fun jazz that comes with it.
We're all delinquents here.
Oh,
Basically.
yeah.
Well, I like how he's done his name as Da. Link went.
Oh.
Oh.
So it's an orcish Link.
What, like Warhammer Orcish, where it's like, oh, delinquente, yes.
Yeah.
No, wait, that's gotta be more.
Kibbles.
Gotta be more Australian if it's the orcs from 40k, isn't it? It's like, alright there, governor, gonna slice your head off, yeah.
Give me my chopper.
That's it. I've been doing good, buddy. How are you? Especially with all this going along. Hope you're alright. Friends and family are alright. And everything's alright. And if it's not alright, that's not alright.
I hope that he's also washing his hands.
That as well. You might be delinquent, but that doesn't mean you're any far separated from anyone else washing your hands. Don't make me get my healer. My healer washes hands. Guy called a Tescris. Okay, killing all the boys. Oh, dude, that's not nice. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Oh no.
Oh, found out mother has lung cancer. Oh god.
Well, I wish her all of the best of luck.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, like with all this going on, it's especially important that she gets treatment, but at the same time tries her best to stay safe and healthy. Cross fingers and
stay inside.
Better get those hands washed. No, but on a serious note, definitely hope things improve, dude. Totally. As long as you don't like, because I've realised there was one thing that I saw recently, which was disgusting. In no way does this mean anything towards you, delinquent, at all. But I did notice there was someone, it was someone on Twitter that was saying that like one of their family members had been diagnosed with cancer whilst all this is going on. And what they did was they did a series of tweets sharing how emotional it is, how much pressure it's putting on the family and everyone, and how hard it is right now. I've been keeping myself busy by upgrading my fiance's desktop. That's awesome. Good on you. Good way of doing it. And so this person's literally preaching on Twitter as to, oh my god, this is devastating, especially at this time. Follows up those tweets by then saying, so, if you want to help me out during this hard time, the sheep! Owls can dream too. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome. Yeah, the emotions have been all over the place. I can imagine. I can definitely imagine. Send all my hope and lovey bits over that way. So yeah, they were preaching all that on Twitter, and then they came out saying, so if you want to support me during this hard time, I've got some really great nudes on OnlyFans. And I'm thinking, what? Okay, devastating time. Fair play to you wanting to raise some extra cash during this time. Probably not the best way of advertising you OnlyFans, but fair. A little bit touch and go. I go between being numb and wanting to go nuts on everyone. I mean, anyone in your situation right now would be exactly the same. If I was in that, like, don't get me wrong, I was like that on Friday, and the only reason why I was like that was because it was a terrible shift of work. And what was it? Terrible shift of work. I was really missing my other half, Heather, who currently lives in a completely different, technically a different country, because I'm in England, she's in Wales, but they are attached to each other, so do you class it as such? Technically, it's still yes. But I was missing her like crazy. I can't, especially with things of the moment, I can't just go home, visit her, and say, I had a bad day at work, let's chill out tonight. I just can't do it. And just that feeling alone sucks. And you don't know whether you're just feeling numb to it, or you're just going to end up going absolutely batshit nuts. I can get that completely. In different context, of course. Do not get me wrong, but at the same time, similar feel. Yeah, cool. But I definitely hope everything does improve on your end. The hard thing for me is that I cannot even hug my mother. I know that in itself is the worst bit. Not being able to hug your mum is just the most devastating thing. Especially with all this going along, when you're thinking a hug can do so much.
Agreed.
You've got my ear.
Damn, I just hope things improve for not just her, but for you as well. Everyone involved. Definitely sending the love and hope out there. I'm going to quickly take 2 seconds. It is Rosie! I thought it was you, Rosie! Freaking owls can dream too. As soon as I saw owls, I was thinking, that's Rosie, isn't it? It's gotta be Rosie. Every time. Anyways, now that I can come into your stream... anyways, now that I've come into your stream and depressed everyone... no, it's alright, you haven't. Hey, look. If even going onto a stream and speaking your mind to someone helps you out, I'm not complaining.
Oh no, you need to vent somewhere.
There you go. Everyone has their own ways and their own comfortable areas to release. Okay? If yours is on live stream, obviously make sure it's the right kind of stream to release things, because if you release it to the wrong person or the wrong people, they may take it the wrong way and go nuts with it. But as long as you're comfortable and they're comfortable and you can just let it out, it's fine. Absolutely fine. And we have another Tortolan world quest here, which is good. I'm going to check, actually. What's my Tortolan rep at? It's so close to revered, I mean, I never have to touch him ever again. Yes!
I think Dom just shot himself.
I mean, slightly. Always owls, always. Of course it's always the owls. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if I went onto your island in Animal Crossing and it's just full of owls.
That would be awesome. Owls are
really
amazing.
Like, that's the challenge. Make an island of owls in Animal Crossing. Do it. I forgot my fiance got me Escape from Tarkov and I've yet to play it. Do
Tarkov's great.
There you go. Nathan can preach. Tarkov.
I've been playing it since early alpha.
Oh, okay. I have something to say. Okay. I can't go out because the virus sounds weak, whiny, and boring. True. So, yeah, I found a meme that says, "Try instead. I have sworn an oath of solitude until the pestilence is purged from the lands." How's that sound?
Yeah.
Also found a cute Cthulhu thing. No, I mean, like, I found something. I found a little GIF. Somebody actually like fucking went through and animated little Cthulhu thing into like a body of like in their bathtub sink thing. And they did a really good job.
Awesome. So yeah, Escape from Tarkov, go for it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cracking game. Doesn't hold your hand.
Really good.
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
yeah.
Does not hold your hand at all.
I love that.
Same thing with Hunt the Showdown.
That's kids play. That literally is child's play compared to Tarkov.
Yeah, not when you're starting out though.
Yeah, I played it for a while and I just found it hard and very repetitive.
Just the fact that I keep getting just either it takes like forever to get somebody to match with me because everybody's a high level and they don't want to match with lower level people.
Sounds like me when you're trying to queue for a raid and no one wants you because you're too low on your item level.
Yeah.
Or if they say you're too inexperienced to run the raid, and it's like, of course I am. The raid just came out, you freaking idiot. Not everyone was in the player test. and not everyone's up at like 1 a.m. in the morning just to do a run of a new raid and get killed 50 times.
Exactly. Or in Final Fantasy 14, when people just use a potion and they skip doing any of the original quests to learn mechanics. That's fun.
Oh yeah, I've seen them do that.
That's to me that's a little bit annoying when like a new tank, like a new player tank wants to tank, but they don't know how to tank.
And they haven't spent the early stages of the game learning the fundamentals of their tanking procedure.
Yeah, they don't know their rotation at all.
Yeah, and then they wonder, oh my god, why aren't I tanking? I'm gonna blame the healer. The DPSs aren't doing enough damage. Oh my god. I'm like, no. If, like, don't get me wrong. Maybe sometimes the DPS are not doing as much damage. But if that's the case, you need to tank more.
Made it to the water.
I know. I actually was trying to be a healer, and then, the things that happened during like a level. It was like end game dungeon, and the tank didn't know what the fuck they were doing.
Whack.
It sounds like most of the tanks on World of Warcraft.
Yes. I mean, I finally queued. This was one thing that happened to me last night that got me really pissed off. I spent about half an hour before having my date night with my gorgeous other half, Heather. I spent half an hour going onto the groups to try and find a group that was queuing up for Mythic Dungeons, just to see if I can't do my first Mythic Dungeon on one of the BFA ones for the Mythic Keystone quests. And I waited, found a group that were going to do a full rotation of all the ones around the world, and I thought, okay, cool, that's a good shout. They let me in. We were waiting for a healer at a time, and all things were good. But then we all came on. We were fighting the first boss, which was Razan, the undead T-Rex. Battling, doing all right. Then all of a sudden, the boss resets, and I have no idea why the boss resets, and it counts as a full party wipe. And I'm like, no, he just reset. And so we don't think much of it. We think, okay, just back to positions, wait for him to respawn, we'll do it again. Healer's suddenly gone AFK. And I don't mean AFK as in just left keyboard and not told anyone. I mean completely disconnected from the game and left. Because one of the other people I was queued with, because 3 of them were in the same guild as each other and they had set it up. And one of the guys had to openly come out in the chat to say, I'm sorry, our tank has left out of frustration. This group has to disband. And I'm thinking, what the hell is that all about? I don't even know what happened. Like, he got frustrated because it was reset. Like, I didn't even do anything. I was just battling him how I normally do. Razan is not hard. Razan's actually insanely easy. The only thing he has that's dangerous is the line of sight fear if you're in his direct line of sight, and that's it. I didn't even know he could be reset, but apparently he can, and I learned that last night. It was just a butthurt dude who was butthurt prior, who brought his butthurtery into what could have been my first mythic quest. I get a better chance today, will I? We'll see. As much as I want to do Mythic Keystone, I found out today that I have a bunch of recipes to start crafting the Nazoth gear, which is awesome. And I can start going down the path of doing a quest line so I can eventually build my own mythic set, which is freaking dope. The only problem with that being, I need to do the raid that's just came out and need to keep doing that and beat world bosses in order to get an item needed to complete the quest. The first stage of the quest is not that bad because you only need 20 of them. The second part of that, so you can go from making heroic gear to mythic gear, requires 200. Bearing in mind these items on world bosses and raid bosses have about anywhere between a 50 to 75% chance of drop rate. So you might not even be guaranteed it. Oh.
Okay, yeah.
Hello, Debra. Who's entered the stream? Hello, dude. Anyway, go on, Yuke, sorry.
That's rough.
It is pretty damn rough. But it makes sense because you have two ways of getting mythic gear. A, you're lucky enough that the RNG gods are on your side and you get it when doing the raid. Or B, you craft your own. And the trick is, the raid gear that you get from loot drops, the mythic gear that you get via crafting look completely different. Like some of the earlier sets, it's just a simple color change and that's it. But a lot of the sets recently that have been crafted versus doing the raids on normal, heroic, mythic, etc., they look completely different, which is another desirable aspect of it all. So the fact that I can potentially make modern, up-to-date gear with something like that would be boost.
Yeah, Final Fantasy has something like that as well. But it's more or less a lot of people now, because there's no new content, have started farming old, like not old, the newer dungeons. The raid bosses, and farming them for fucking books. So basically, because it takes like, what is it? I think in order for me to get the items I need so I can get to like max gear, I need like, what is it, like 7 books of a certain kind, which means I have to fight a savage boss like 7 times.
Ooh, heck.
Just to get it. And I think it's on like a weekly rotation, so
yeah,
I have to wait every.
You only get one chance a week to get the thing you're after, and if you didn't manage this week, you gotta wait till next week.
No. You can play it again until you get it, but it will drop for you actually if you complete a dungeon or a raid like that, like a savage raid.
Right.
Everyone gets one, but then you have to wait a week for it.
Right.
It still
Gotcha.
takes like 7 weeks just to fucking get everything you want. So you can get that epic freaking full set.
7 weeks later.
Yeah. On top of that, right now, my raid group wants me to switch up my daggers to like get up to the next, get like a +1 weapon when it only has like only a couple of materia slots, when the other one gives me like 5.
Right.
So I'm like looking at my 5 materia slotted daggers, and then I look over to this other one that only has 2.
Damn.
And I look at it, and then I calculate in my head how much I'm going to lose. How much, like, because basically, being an endgame ninja, I had to spec out for crit and skill speed.
Yeah.
And that's all I have on my gear. That's all the materia I have. And you only get like a 40% chance of getting that materia back.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
See, I never got to the part of Final Fantasy XIV where I had to worry about materia. And like, don't get me wrong, I wanna get back into Final Fantasy XIV so bad, but now I've got 4 more months of WoW. So I think WoW might be taking my life over a little bit. But I will definitely go back into Final Fantasy XIV at some point. But I want to dedicate myself to it properly again. Like, I don't want to just do... Like, I know at the moment they've got their little... They've got a little campaign where they give you like a few days free, I think.
No, the thing is, you can get, right now, if you get it, you can go up to level, I think it's 40 or 30. It's 40. 40 is the is max limit for free players.
That's actually nuts.
Yeah.
That's actually really good.
You get like in the original, like in the first part, you get 2 of the primals, which is Garuda and
Go ahead.
oh, you get
Back into sex stream.
oh what?
Yeah.
Sorry. But yeah, you get Garuda, Ifrit, and I think Titan. Yeah. And it's pretty good. You can, and from there if you want to buy the game, you can get it goes into Heaven's Word, which you get Dragoons, and then you can also get the Dark Knight. On top of that, you get Dragon People on that one. The Auru, I believe that's what they're called. Which is cool. And they in Heaven's Word, you deal with Knights of the Realm is the final boss. That's like the final thing there, and then from there, the post game stuff, like they actually add on like additional stuff for your character to do. They were trying to get the next content patch up, which basically was Alexander. That is fucking. It is basically the first part of it, like the first part, you actually have to fight up through the body of Alexander. Yeah, that's how they did it. It's like you could see Alexander like on the map too. It is freaking awesome. Oh, one thing I have to say that I'm fucking excited for. You know the judges from, was it 12? Like Bronth and everything. Um, they they actually showed their in storyline for the new content for Final Fantasy. They showed the judges. So they have their own judges in the bad guys area that are basically their high tier bad guys.
That's actually awesome.
I know. I was like, oh my god, we're gonna be fighting judges. Oh,
That'd
this-
actually be so cool. Because I
I'm
mean,
like-
the judge fights in 12 were just so sick.
Gabranth himself as a bad guy is gonna be fucking awesome.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like they're trying to take over where basically Garland is like Garlemon, the whole city state of the capital is basically in turmoil because the emperor died.
Yeah.
So now everybody's trying to fill in the power vacuum of his death that his death provided. And all his son wants to do is fight the main character. So the rest of the city state is trying to cope with that.
I want to
Which is
kill this
funny.
one person. Killing one person won't change anything, sir. But I want to kill him.
No, it's not that. It's the fact that they see you as a worthy like opponent.
Right.
Like they are like they have. It is hilarious.
I mean, part of Final Fantasy is for hilarity.
It is. So you have all these people trying to vie for power now, and now the judges are coming into play. And I'm like, oh, this is not going to turn out well. Everything's coming to a head.
Watch your step. There is a dangerous foe close.
But I love it.
Before it causes any more trouble.
So great.
I know.
It's why, like, I will eventually go back in. I think, like, with what I'm doing on WoW, and especially with Animal Crossing at the moment, I've got too many long-term games going. And that's my problem when I just... Especially when I said, oh, after I've done this first month of WoW, that's alright, then I'll jump over to 14 for a bit. And I even bought the expansion and everything, so I'm all ready to go. And then my mates say, oh, we've extended our WoW things and we're playing more. And I'm like, oh, fuck. So I'm like, okay, I'll buy 3 months because it's a half decent deal. And then I saw the Shadowlands was on pre-order and it wasn't that bad of a price, and I'm not exactly going anywhere. So I thought,
Just when you think that you're done,
yeah, they rope you
reel
back
you
in
back in.
every time. I literally feel like Nemo's dad fighting Nemo. It's like, you go out and back in, and you go out and swim back in. Like, damn it, that was me with World of Warcraft. You go out and back in. You can't escape. Ah.
Don't cave into peer pressure then, Dom.
Yeah, I just blame James for everything, and he's not even
Yeah.
playing WoW anymore.
I know.
What dingle?
I feel the same way because I basically
Welcome back, Rosie.
got a game and I started playing it with my dad. It was Destiny 2. Back in the beginning, he doesn't play it anymore. And
but-
on top of that,
Like,
now
don't
I
don't
have
get me wrong. Lovely story. Destiny 2?
yes,
all
Destiny 2. I
games?
got Destiny 1 too. I pre-ordered Destiny 1 and 2.
Oh! No! Why did you do such a thing? The games were a friggin' letdown.
I know, but it was before the fucking thing where you have to get this fucking month pass, the month pass thingy.
Oh, yeah, the season pass.
the season pass. So now I can't play any of the new content because I don't have season pass.
Yep.
So I got rid of it off my. It's still in my fucking like library, but I'm not playing it ever again.
Yup. Like, do not even. The best part was Dinklebot. Was it? Was it, Rosie? Was the best part Dinklebot? There was no best part.
No.
Like, the best part of the game was the fact that I didn't buy it.
I miss it. I miss it. But them killing off Cade was the worst.
Like, why was killing off Cade necessary? Like, your story has been terrible this whole time, and then you kill off the one character that everyone actually liked. Like, that's not okay. Don't get me wrong. If you have a good story going into it, then maybe yeah, that's absolutely fine. But just bearing in mind, Destiny 1, your entire story was locked behind cards. You had to read either on your PC or on your mobile phone outside of the game. When even Mass Effect can work out how to do an in-game codex. Idiots. And
well,
that's not.
They still have that, but they also have lore in your fucking weapons too.
It's so bad. It's so. Why are
that,
you putting your lore in mundane shit?
They actually brought books into it now as well, that you can actually get more story if you find it in game.
Like, this is the problem. This is the biggest problem with Destiny. Interesting world. I don't fucking understand anything about it because you don't tell me anything. Like, I understand the idea of exploring the world so you can learn more on at your pace and kind of be rewarded for exploration. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Like, that's one thing I'm liking about doing what I'm doing right now in World of Warcraft, doing the archaeology bits, because you learn a little bit more of certain areas where you've been to by going on these archaeological digs and finding things, and I really like that. But the other thing about World of Warcraft is it has a freaking story you can get behind and you can understand. That has a beginning, middle, and end by it, and you're actually playing it. In Destiny, it's literally, here's an idea of what you should be doing. You should do it, because then it leads on to another thing, which may lead on to things in the future. And I'm like, so your game is a series of things that lead on to other things that leave me revealing that, oh, I did things.
Nah.
Like, I'm sorry, Destiny was one of the biggest wastes of time I ever experienced. It was the biggest letdown of a like, that game? That game,
nice.
Like, that game, like, as much as I loved it for its gameplay, because the gameplay was on point, that game for its story and its massive letdown when it came to content and expansions and all that jazz was the reason why I did not pre-order any games for years.
I know. I agree.
Like, the first game I've pre-ordered ever since then has ironically been Shadowlands.
I shouldn't have pre-ordered it, but I did. It's a good game. Don't get me wrong. The original one was awesome. Gameplay was solid. And then they went into the next area, and then they fucked it up.
That's it.
I'm like...
It is absolutely it.
Like, they don't even allow you to, like, bring your weapons from the original game to the new game.
It's so dumb. Why?
It should have just been... What it should have been was additional, like, add-on content.
Like, what they should have done was, I understand that you want to basically hit, going into Destiny 2, you want to kind of hit the reset button and have a reason why players are starting from level 1 again. Which is okay. I'm not saying you can't start players off at level 1. All I'm saying is that they've spent X amount of hours in Destiny 1 to get all this loot, all this gear, all these weapons, etc. And you're going to reward that play
No, it did
by
not.
basically saying that in the sequel, even though you start at level 1, like, there is never, at any point when you reach the level that you were in the original game, that you are able to get your gear back. And you have legacy items.
Yeah.
There's
Legacy items
nothing
would
in
have been
there.
fucking awesome.
Yeah. Like, you can bring it back as legacy equipment after you've reached your level again, because you've gone through the process to get back there, and it'll be a
One
good
thing I
little...
like about the new game, though, one thing I do like about the new game is how you can actually, like, you don't have to spend so much, like, stuff just to upgrade your gear now. To
That's
keep
good.
it relevant.
Yeah, that's
Oh, like, originally, I was like, why is it so expensive to upgrade this gear? Like, 5 shards to fucking 1 gear. I'm like,
so true. Like, it's just... Don't get me wrong,
And then
I
now
know
it's just
that...
one box. And that was just one upgrade box in order to get your gear upgrade. I'm like, yes! And then on top of that, you can actually put skins onto your equipment.
Do that. Like, it's times like this where I look at it all and I think, I'm so happy that Blizzard bought the rights of Destiny off of Activision and said, no, we will handle it from here, so that they can work on the third game. I'm so happy they did that, because I can trust Bungie. Because Bungie worked on the gameplay, and the gameplay was freaking amazing. The problem was Activision saying, oh, but you don't need that, you could take that out, we could put that in the expansion, we could do this and that. And I'm thinking, this is the problem we have now with developers versus publishers. Everyone's quick to jump at the developers for doing it all, but it's for publishers. Like, I have a problem with Pokemon Sword and Shield. I think it's the weakest of the series. I don't think it's very good. I think the fact that they were working on expansion content while the game was, well, base game was still being made, and yet restricted it to expansion content was bloody ridiculous when the game just feels so dead after you've completed it. And then I see everyone going after Game Freak, and I'm thinking, it's not Game Freak's fault. Game Freak are just developing the game. You know whose fault it is? The PlayStation, it's the Pokemon Company / Nintendo that are actually doing it. I think more so the Pokemon Company, because they've turned into their own conglomerate, and they're just, ugh. Don't get me wrong, I love Pokemon a bit. My boy Coughing will always be my boy. But there are some times when you need to put your foot down and say, no, the company's kind of fucked. Not as in fucked as in financially fucked, because you know they're going to keep making money until the cows come home. Don't bloody matter what time of year it is or what they release. They can literally release a Pokemon poo line where it's like you're picking up your dogs and cats crap off the floor with Pokemon things, and it would still sell.
Those goblins
Yeah.
better start focusing on saving my city instead of making a profit.
It's just like, I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't want to know. It's no. Just, I'm sorry. I want Bungie to take their time, release a third Destiny game under their terms, with their effort put into it, so that we have potentially an insane game coming out that's going to completely change the scape of everything and make Activision cry like little babies. I want that to happen, because
one game that I'm proud that I actually got though recently, like, is the one that I pre-ordered, and I was like, yes, I want this in my life, is Nioh 2.
Oh, I've been told good things. How is it?
It is phenomenal. If you get it, I can actually play with. I can actually, like, we can co-op through the missions together.
Oh, that's cool. Because I played Nioh 1 when it was in its beta and it was doing the online beta stress test. But I never picked it up afterwards because I just felt like something was off. Like something just wasn't quite right with the game. I couldn't clock on to what it was, but I didn't. This is the thing. I know I'm a Dark Souls boy, but like.
Then you'll love it. You will love it.
Well, that's good, because like I was critical on Lords of the Fallen because
they added in like a couple new things. One is the fact that certain areas now are basically you'll go in to them, and it's basically like those puddles, but it's a whole area for that.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And basically, the bosses will actually generate those types of rooms now when they go into their demon forms.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so you regain stamina slower in those areas.
Oh damn, that's trippy.
Yeah. So you have to basically manage your stamina while you're in there. And they have like brutalizing, punishing moves that will, if you get caught in them, you are freaking done.
That just sounds nuts.
It is.
It's good to see Neo 2's improve that much. That was something I was happy about with what was it? The guys that did Lords of the Fallen that ended up doing the Surge, which I really liked what they were doing with the Surge, but it just fell short in a lot of like the tiny gameplay areas. But they had an idea, and I loved the fact that they had an idea. I just wanted that idea to be that little bit better, just a little bit. And then the Surge 2 comes out, completely kills it, and absolutely kicks ass. I mean, that's so damn good. Not just if they just beat my expectations, they superseded everything. Expectations or otherwise, it was great. Loved.
Surge 2 I really want to play as well. Surge 2 is fucking awesome.
I need to properly get it, because I've seen a bunch of dudes I'm subscribed to playing it, and they love it a bit, and they're preaching about how amazing it is and how great it feels after Surge 1. And the fact that they have all these unique kill moves now for every individual body part you break off, and they fully, like, the biggest thing I loved about
different depending on it too.
Yeah, like this is the thing I loved about the Surge. The idea that everyone's in these exoskeletons, and depending on what part of the exoskeleton you manage to cut off, you have the chance to get that part for your arsenal, and then it can be a weapon, it can be like just a hardier arm or a more leaner arm that's able to strike faster. Like Surge 1 had the idea, but they didn't take it all the way. Surge 2 takes that idea again, takes it all the way and then some. By even like adding in some crazy things where now you can pick up, what is it? I think it's like you can cut someone's arm off.
A drone. You can also pick up a drone too. You get drones.
Oh yeah. No, you can. I think the example was you can cut someone's arm off, and then once you have their arm, you can. What was it? Before you even think about just putting it on and that's it, it's now a matter of it has all these stats. It may not even necessarily have the same moveset as the same arm on a different person. Then it might also have different other properties, like does it cause bleeding, does it cause electrical damage and stun, does it have wind up, does it not have wind up, does it go well with your other arm and then synchronize to do dual arm techniques. It's fucking insane! And I love it!
Speaking of games like that, the fact that Neo 2, you can also go into an Oni form. Well, shifter form is what they call it. And there's 3 different types. You got your Brute, which basically carries around a giant club and just bashes people with it. You got your quick ones, which is basically has built-in like bone spikes, bone blades, and basically like rapidly fucking like kicks the shit out of them. And the other one is Mystic, which basically you get a fox mask and you just throw up fire at them.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Or whatever element it is that your what is it? The guardian spirit has.
Sweet. It's so good. Like, you see, it's good. I just think it's fantastic that we actually have some really good, like, games and great improvements.
And they haven't even brought out DLC content yet.
I know, right? Like, it's great to hear that these games have improved so well and they've generally taken on the feedback and become that extra bit better, which is incredible. Especially in an age now where everyone's quick to criticize, but then the companies don't really clock onto it and they just go, well, I hope you're ready for more of the sequel. And I'm thinking, well, you could have improved on a few things, you absolute dicks. Or they yeah.
Apparently, one thing that I actually watched a little bit of it. Apparently, the new Final Fantasy VII, the remake, it only goes up to a certain point.
Oh yeah, like it's like this is the point. They said from the get go, this Final Fantasy VII remake is just part 1. Part 1 is not going to be the entire game. And if
I hope they call it Disc 1.
I would love that. Oh, just a giant homage and just say Disc 1. And then when you complete it, just says, please insert Disc 2 when it releases on this date. Like, that would be insanely funny. But I understand why they had to split it, though, because if you see how insanely good that remake is, and the fact and how big scale it is, bearing in mind
they increased it, and they actually like added in additional story that if you wanted to.
They added in so much more to make it Midgar so much more important, and then like I've seen people that have played through the whole thing.
Feels real.
Yeah, like I've seen people play through the whole thing, and while the credits are rolling, they're talking about their thoughts, and then they're thinking to themselves, "This is just Midgar. We haven't even faced like the Midgar Zoma. We have nothing on the weapons. We haven't faced like we haven't faced all these bosses. We haven't gone to Camp Condor. We haven't gone to the Golden Saucer. There are so many locations, major locations. They haven't even fought anyone from Wutai yet. We don't even have Yuffie.
They haven't fought anybody from Wutai. We haven't even fucking gotten to Yuffie.
Haven't gone to Yuffie or Vincent or Sid.
Oh God, Sid!
Oh
we're gonna be getting a lot of cutscenes.
Like this is the thing. The remake has been ridiculed by some people for apparently having too much foul language, and I'm thinking, did you not play the original? The original was full of foul language. What are you talking about? Idiots. There was also one complete idiot that made an article saying that I don't like Tifa's outfit. It makes her look like a prostitute. And I just thought to myself, did you not play the original? And have you not played any other game apart from either Dirge of Cerberus or you've never watched anything Final Fantasy VII unless you've watched Advent Children with her other outfit, which is equally as badass?
Her original one from, Crisis Core, she was a cowgirl.
Yeah, because that's her original look, yeah. I'm just thinking people...
She had the hat and everything.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that was... originally.
Could you imagine how much damage she would do if they allowed you to have like her cowboy boots and she's kicking people?
Like just a Tifa only piece of equipment where it's just for cowboy boots, and whenever she does dolphin kick, it just boots the living daylights out of them. I wouldn't be surprised if they try and add in a mechanic like that just for a little thing. That'd be freaking amazing.
I know.
I have many wares.
Like I know
like, give them give everybody alternate outfits.
Well, I think this is the thing. Like a lot of, excuse me, one of the best parts of the game, which they included and actually improved upon, was the cross-dressing scene.
Yeah.
So happy they kept that in. But
I would have laughed if they actually just gave him a sphere, like a dress sphere.
oh, that'd be so good.
That would be
Just like a little homage to Final Fantasy X too, and just be like, "What's this? It's a piece of materia. Put it in your weapon, girl."
Oh, I would have laughed my ass off.
That'd be so good. I do like that depending on the choices you make, Tifa will have a different outfit.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. But there's just some really good things.
I wonder because of the fate things, if we're going to be able to change the fate of Aerith. Because of the whispers and everything.
I'm
and
curious.
You can fight against them.
Yeah, I am definitely curious about that.
And you can actually like change the outcome of certain events in game.
Maybe. Because I mean, they are showing the idea that Cloud's now having these like futuristic visions and nightmares of the reunion and everything, which is a major part of the plot. But then I'm
like, I would like to see like, I thought of this. What if Cloud pushes her out of the way and he gets stabbed by Sephiroth instead?
No, I will never do that.
No, he can't die. Cloud can't die. Like, he'll just come back somewhere else. And then basically us playing as everybody else trying to figure out where Cloud is. Where you like respawn.
I mean,
because that's basically because he gets rejected from the live stream.
I mean, I get it, but at the same time, like the trick is, a lot of people can, like, Aerith is a big deal in Final Fantasy VII because when she dies, it doesn't just hit you personally and in story, but it's the whole idea that her sacrifice is made 10 times more important by the time you see the little bit at the very end of the game, which I won't say in case people have not played the original. Yeah. And I loved what they did there. I really did. The thing is, if you change that now, if anything, that one scene is going to hit people so much harder now, and it's going to make people go insane. Like
they kill her in a different way.
They won't kill her off in a different way. Like, she's going to be at the same place, praying, trying to get Holy out. Sephiroth will still drop from above, diving down with his sword out. I reckon, if anything, you might have a little moment there, like what you did when Cloud gives in to giving Sephiroth the black materia, where you see like the young version of himself trying to stop him, but he can't. I would love like a little gameplay section like that where you know you can't do it, or you can't really do anything, but you can certainly try. It's the idea of you can try your best to delay the inevitable, but it is still the inevitable. That in itself would be quite interesting to see if they would do it, but I don't know. I don't think they'll change too much when it comes to Aerith's death, because it's too important to the plot. And it's too important to the plot, not just when it happens, but also when the ending happens. Because I don't think people, like, that was part of the story that made it even better. Like, you have that moment where Aerith dies, and then at the very end, you have that little moment that's created, and you think, oh my god, did she really die, or did she just move on, like evolve to the next step, etc. It'll be interesting to see how they depict it, because they've had a lot more freedom and a lot more creativity this time around, which I just love.
I also like it in one of the things you actually do get, because you actually get to see new creatures that weren't there, and you get to like learn about Shinra's bullshit and how fucking horrible Kuja actually is, or not Kuja,
Oh yeah.
Hojo is.
Oh yeah. Like the original.
You learn about a lot more.
Oh yeah. Like the original. Like when you played the original, you knew the Hojo was an absolute dick. Like this one's gonna make Hojo look like an absolute scum.
Monster.
Like oh my god. Everyone's gonna want to kill Hojo. Like the thing that gets me is they're making Hojo so much better. I can't wait until we find Vincent and Lucrezia, cause fucking hell, Vincent's gonna go mad.
Like I'm wondering like my wife's played the original game. She has the 7 discs.
Oh yeah.
Or how many discs?
It's like
2 discs. More than that. Oh. All right, so only 2 discs. I thought that there was more.
I thought it was like 4-disc game.
I thought
3 or 4 discs.
Have it in there if you want chat.
3 or 4. It's a very large game.
Oh okay.
Let's watch it.
One game that I really wish that they would actually do. Now that they're starting on this, they should start on. Like, I would like them to do 6, like remake.
Oh, I would love them to do 6. A remake of 6 would just be perfect.
I know. We actually get like, and make it more like an opera.
And at the same time, have just hilarious Kefka moments inserted into the game.
Hilarious Kefka and also Ultros.
Oh,
moments.
friggin' yes. Gotta have your Ultros moments.
I mean, he's technically your version, like the version of rival.
So true. So true. Like, I would love them to do either 5 or 6. 6 because 6 is just brilliant. 5.
Another one that'd be interesting is 8.
8 would be very good to see.
Another one that would be interesting is 9.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. 9 would be really good to see. Especially with, like... No, especially in 9, because, like, you have that big deal in 9 where if you get to a certain part of the game as fast as humanly possible, you have the chance to get the godlike weapon of the game. But you can only get it in, like, within 12 hours of game time or something crazy like that. So you have to speed run segments of the game to get there fast enough to get the godlike weapon, or else you miss out on it forever. Like, just translating that alone would be insane.
Also, redoing, like, the original one would be a good one.
Yeah, I think it'd be really good to do a from the ground remake of Final Fantasy 1, but actually giving Final Fantasy 1 true justice.
Yeah.
Because
like give them actual voice actors.
Yeah,
and
like
more story.
Like, because people have said to me, like, oh, but why remake number 1? It hasn't aged well. That's the point! You idiot!
It hasn't aged well. That is the point.
It's a game that has not been remade, and it's old. Surely, and it's like, if it wasn't thanks to that game, not just will we not have the Final Fantasy series in general, we wouldn't have Square. Square would have died. That's literally why they made it. They called it Final Fantasy.
I thought of one that's even greater. That would be really fucking like tear-jerking. The one with Wild Rose.
Oh.
What is it called? Imagine how much of a how like much of a tearjerker that would be, because people die left and right in that game.
True that. True that. People literally die everywhere.
Yeah, it's like fucking James R. Martin.
True. It's like you have a red wedding every 5 minutes.
You get fucking like introduced to, then they leave, and then later on when they come back they die.
Yeah.
Stop them before we be
Oh, he died. What? He died. What do you mean he died? He
Nah,
died.
he sacrificed himself.
What? Can you stop doing this? Why does everyone feel like we need to sacrifice themselves?
Yeah.
Like, I sacrificed myself for the good of mankind. You didn't have to. Like, 5 other people have already done that.
Oh, they did the same thing with what was it? Cecil's game, Final Fantasy V.
4. That was.
Oh, four. Yeah, with 4. Could you imagine that one and how dark it would get?
Oh, 4 would be dope. More so to see how dark the opening bits are when he's a Dark Knight.
Yeah.
To make the importance of him becoming a paladin that much more important.
I would like them to actually allow you to, for him to shift between Dark Knight and Paladin.
Like he does in the Dissidia games.
Yeah, him accepting that the darkness is a part of him instead of like him casting it completely out.
Yeah,
like him learning like my actions. Like I was a Dark Knight, like and him having to come to grips with it, like at the end.
Yeah, that's it. I think that would be a really good idea for if they were to do a remake of 4. Like, to really just improve upon the story. Because you can start it off as it normally starts, with how obviously dark it is. But then, after the events of that, he obviously goes through the pilgrimage, becomes a paladin, earns like the favour of the people around him because he has changed. But then you have a moment of, but is he happy with himself? He doesn't feel like himself. What's up? And then you realise that he doesn't feel like himself because he's not open to all of himself. He's only open to the paladin side because that's what he's been told to do.
Yeah,
that's not
he's been
what
told
he is.
to do it. He had to fight his darkness and expel it, and now he has to go get it back.
Yeah, exactly. And it's the idea that he doesn't fight his dark side. He has to embrace it.
Yeah,
and that's when he becomes just more true to himself, but then at the same time unlocks like his paladin and Dark Knight side, and then becomes Dark Paladin, like a class that no one has seen before. It has the amalgamated powers of 2. That would just complete it. Just complete his character and give the game a much needed story update. Because I don't think... Because after the part when he goes through the pilgrimage and gets his... Yeah, when he goes through the pilgrimage and he gets his paladin, yeah, that's it. He loses... Like the story just kind of... Yeah, that's it, he's a paladin now, let's move on. And I'm like, no, that's a major part of his character. Like, you need to carry this on. No, he's a paladin now, everything's great, let's kill off everyone else. What? Like, the major part of the story...
That one are, what was it, the little, what is it, the summoner chick? If I'm right? The summoner girl you meet at the beginning? Or does she die too?
No, she becomes a major party member throughout the whole game and even the sequel.
Yeah.
Because the whole trick of her is that she's saved by Cecil, well, captured by Cecil and Kane at a young age, after finding out that she can use magic and summon, but she's completely terrified of using fire because fire was the very thing that destroyed her home village. So her character curve is all about overcoming her innate fear of fire, whilst at the same time truly embracing her summoner heritage, so that she can become a badass summoner. Which then reminds me of Final Fantasy X. Just go, you heathen! Stay away from the summoner! You're a bad man!
Yeah.
God, that little girl. Nope.
There's some other ones that I played that would be an interesting remake. I remember one Final Fantasy game I played on the Game Boy where your characters. Okay, the main two characters are normal humans, and then the second two that's in your party are mutants, which basically you can then eat monster meat, and then change what they are, and they like take on forms of monsters.
Oh yeah.
Which was interesting for the time.
Oh, totally. It's a completely unique way of doing it.
Yeah. They became like, it was interesting. I think it was like Final Fantasy Adventure something.
Sounds right.
Yeah. I found it interesting. I played the shit out of that game. I almost beat it. It's a difficult game to beat, though.
Oh yeah, I remember it being hard.
And then you find out like the characters are from the future, sent back in time so that they don't die.
Oh yeah, that does happen, though.
Yeah. Like, this is an old. It is fucking really weird. And you find out like this. What is it? The flood is caused not only in the like, it's simultaneously in the future, past, and present.
That's mad. They did some like Chrono Trigger shit.
Yeah. Speaking of like Square Enix games that would be an interesting remake. Chrono Trigger. Imagine that. Them redoing Chrono Trigger.
Oh yeah. I think that's the next one. If they were to ever remake anything after Final Fantasy VII, the most beloved Final Fantasy game in the entire franchise history, the next thing they would do after that is Chrono Trigger. If they were to do anything else and remake any other game to that level, it would be Chrono Trigger, and they could spend 10 years on it, I don't care, just to see Chrono. Like,
yeah.
But this is the thing. You remake it, you bring it back, but you give it the Dragon Quest art style and you bring back Toriyama.
What I want instead is them bringing in a DBZ art style with it. Like, that's the original artist that did it, is the one that's currently working with people doing DBZ games. Like, that was their art style.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like that's why I said bring back Toriyama, because that's Toriyama's baby. Oh god.
My wife recently got a new what is it? One of those the figurines. She got Dobby from My Hero Academia.
Oh yeah.
So not only do we have like a whole, like we have two other ones from there. We also have Hiei and Smoker.
Oh, lovely.
And then we don't know how to fix it, but we also have Katakuri.
Oh, that's cool.
He is so fucking huge that he doesn't even he can't properly stand on his stand
Wow.
that he got.
Oh,
He
that's
comes in like
nuts.
2 different pieces.
Oh lord. Don't you imagine? Wow. Right.
Like his legs alone are so big that it's double his body.
These
Fair play.
tiny crabs need help. I hate to see any living thing suffer. Would you be willing to lend a hand?
Other games that I think would be interesting for them to actually bring into like as like optional bosses in the next Final Fantasy VII, if they wanted to pay homage to like other ones in their pay homage to their other games. The bouncer would be an interesting one.
Oh yeah.
Like, I would like Cloud to fight him, like fight the main character from Bouncer.
That'll be a game and a half I'd love to see come back. Wow. Think of the bouncer. No.
Yeah. I do like the Reno fights though. He's fucking cocky as fuck.
Oh, so true. Oh, so good. Do like having I loved how he was cocky in the first place, but the fact that he's even cockier, and it just makes so much sense.
I know. I like how he torments Cloud because he's like, "Okay, Mister First Class."
I know, right? So good.
Mr. Soldier.
God damn it, Mr. Soldier, no. Oh, man.
Wait.
Even though it's only been a couple of hours, but I'm probably just gonna...
Might actually take a breather from the stream for a bit. Because it's a Sunday... Well, it's my stream anyway, I do whatever I'm on. But...
Sunday, be there.
Or in my case... Take a break. So... I'm going to take a breather from bits. I'm going to rest up. I'm going to stretch. And I'm going to just chill out for Mo. Might be back later, but probably won't be because I'm having date night with my other half. But if I am streaming anytime coming up this week, be sure to check up and come on down and have a laugh and all that fun jazz. And I'll be seeing you guys when I do. So stay expressive, everyone. And we'll be seeing you guys next time. Bye.